Today I want to show you how to make two effects. One is a talk box effect, routing signal from an electric guitar through a formant filter in the Thor synthesizer. The other is a classic auto-wah effect, routing guitar through an envelope-controlled filter. First, let's make the auto-wah. Create an audio track. Hold down the Shift key on your computer keyboard and double-click on a Scream 4 sound destruction unit. Holding down the Shift key prevents the new device from being automatically connected in any way. While still holding down the Shift key, double-click on the Line 6 guitar amp device. And finally, still holding down the Shift key, double-click on the envelope-controlled filter. Click the Tab key to turn the rack around. Connect the left Insert Effects output to the left input of Scream 4. We will not actually be hearing Scream 4 in this patch. We are just using a feature of Scream 4 that turns the audio signal level of the guitar into control voltage that can then control another device, such as a filter, according to how hard the strings are picked on the guitar. Connect the right Insert Effects output to the left input of the Line 6 guitar amp device. Connect the left output of the Line 6 guitar amp to the left input of the envelope-controlled filter. Connect the left output of the envelope-controlled filter to the left From Device Insert Effects input. This completes the audio signal chain. Now, connect the auto control voltage output of Scream 4 to the filter frequency control voltage input of the envelope-controlled filter. Turn the filter frequency CV level control down to about 20. You may want to come back and fine-tune this adjustment later, depending on how hot your guitar pickups are and how drastic of an effect you are looking for. Click the Tab key to turn the rack around. I want to use a cleaner sound for this, so I'm going to turn down the drive on the Line 6 amp. I'd like to add some room reverb, so I'll click F5 to show the mixer and activate the effects send that is routed to the room reverb, and then click F6 to see the rack again. Now select the bandpass filter, labeled BP12, and turn the frequency down to around 45. Finally, turn the resonance up to around 90, and you've got yourself a sound. If the filter doesn't seem to be opening, you may need to turn that frequency CV level knob up a bit. Let's save this as a combinator patch. Click Show Programmer on the audio track device, and click the disk icon to save. Okay, now let's make the talk box effect. Right-click on the envelope-controlled filter and choose Delete Devices and Tracks. I'll click F8 to show my tool window, and drag in a Thor polysonic synthesizer. Click the Tab key to turn the rack around. Connect the left output of the Line 6 guitar amp to audio input 1 of Thor. Connect the left audio output of Thor to the left From Device Insert Effects input. Connect the auto CV output from Scream 4 to Thor's first control voltage modulation input, labeled CV1. Click the Tab key to flip the rack around, and click Thor's Show Programmer button. Right-click on Thor and select Initialize Patch. Get rid of the analog oscillator, we don't need that, and Filter 1, we don't need that either. Now, in the Modulation Routing section, we want to send a source to two destinations. So we'll use one of the slots on the right and choose Audio In 1 for the source, turn the amount up to 100, choose Filter 3 Left In for Destination 1, then turn the second amount up to 100 and choose Filter 3 Right In for Destination 2. You should be able to hear your guitar now. I'll need a high gain tone for this, so I'm going to choose the Thick Lead preset on the Line 6 amp device and turn up the treble. Select the formant filter for Filter 3. Turn down the envelope and velocity knobs. Select CV Input 1 for source. Turn up the amount to 100, and select Filter 3X for the destination. If the effect is too sensitive, you can turn down the amount a bit here. If you want to make the stereo image wider, you can turn on some chorus. For one last little trick, choose LFO 2 for the source. Choose Filter 3Y for the destination. And turn the amount up to 100. Now, select this soft random waveform and turn the rate up to around 10 Hz. I'll leave you with a bit of both of today's patches, with the Reason Soul School refill providing bass and drums. Until next time.